Good morning there people, my Space Secrets here. Hope you are going well today. It is Saturday, it's 12th of September 2009. Now it was interesting to, after receiving a lot of comments and after a lot of people watched my analysis of the technical charting aspect we did of the goals a few weeks back, gold's actually just totally flown up past the $1,000 mark. So if you're one of my listeners and you made some money on that big move up, congratulations. If you missed out, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more opportunities and big moves coming in for gold and silver down the track, so don't worry. And as gold hits an 18-month high now, the dollar is starting to weaken and it's in a lot of trouble. Very interesting to see that a lot of my forecasts that I mentioned many years ago, 12, 24, 36 months ago, are now all coming into fruition. Quite amazing to see. A massive transformational move is going to occur very soon, and the events that are about to take place, or leading into the next 12-24 months, will be proof of that. The very important element that's actually happened over the last couple of days is that the dollar index has actually dropped for a 6th straight day, and that's basically the longest stretch of losses since March 2009. And as this is occurring, the market, for me, has been in this false positive. It keeps continuing to go up. Basically means the government and others are flooding the market to make you think that things are okay, but eventually you will see the failing economy. The market, yes, can go up higher, but those in authority know and think the market is going to be thought upon as being a safer investment. Those in authority know the majority think that if the market is up, people think that the economy is okay. And when indeed the market did come down in September, October 2008, we had the same thing. Could call this, the months of September would be the month of coincidences. And what you're going to continue to see is all these talking heads are going to keep marching across the TV screens and give you the impression that things are still indeed getting back to normal. Let's see if your memory is short. Last year it came when we had the big run up into September, and people bought into it, listening to all the talking heads and the liars right up until the last minute when people were smacked in the face with a baseball bat, and down the market came. But what we're dealing with in this case in 2009 is not just a market collapse. We're dealing with an economic collapse which is historical compared to previous downfalls that anyone has ever experienced. There's that month again, September. It just keeps cropping up, doesn't it? Remember, yesterday was the 8th anniversary to 9/11. What month is it? September 11th, 2001. Another coincidence. But even with all these coincidences in mind, you really do, in the next coming months, have to watch for a couple of signs. And after all the hype of the financial recovery for a short while, I'm sure you're going to see some pendulum effect, which means the opposite will start to happen. And there's a strong possibility that the US dollar is going to fall even more. I know it has fallen a little bit at the moment, but it's probably going to continue to fall when rumors of it spreading, or when rumors spread of it being removed as the global reserve currency status, which it has actually held for the past 60 years. And it is interesting, if you go to the chart of the US dollar, it's actually broken some key levels. And as a technical analyst myself, when you see signs of this, it does normally mean that there is further downside to come. Of course, that doesn't mean we can't have sharp rallies up in the dollar, and I wouldn't put that idea through to you, but what we are going to see is the slow collapse of the dollar that will catch a lot of people off guard. Not only is it going to affect people holding American dollars in their bank accounts, but also people with investments from all over the world, Australia, England, Ireland, Asia, everywhere. But September, October are basically the stepping stones to much bigger problems, and you're going to see this happen down the track. And I like to think of it, if you're on the top of a 20-foot wave, once you're up the top and you've paddled in, there's no turning back. You can't just simply paddle backwards and get off the back of the wave. You have to ride that face and see what happens. And that's the stage where we're at now, people. Anyway, some very big important months coming. Thanks for joining with me today. Feel free to rate this video and please comment as well. Again, I enjoy your company. Thank you for the kind words. We'll talk to you all very soon. My Space Secret signing off for now. Bye.